Now, listen, you guys, it seems like yesterday the Transformer fans decided to really show how low their IQ is because they kept on going in on a child, which was very weird, in my own opinion. Nicki Minaj is out there addressing that entire, oh, she's great, getting dragged type of situation. And we're also going to be talking about her relaunching his scholarships as well as, Milagro actually going on Instagram to address Joe Biden and the remarks that he made. I did promise you that I would cover the Joe Biden situation more in detail because there are things that I just felt like they were not adding up. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great. You guys are doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So it seems like when Nicki Minaj did put that meme of Wendy Williams laughing, the Transformer fans were offended. They felt like, well, she was laughing at the Transformers illiteracy. And for me, it's very interesting that, well, they have all this energy for Nicki Minaj, who posted a meme, but no energy for Elon Musk, who was out there actually literally calling the Transformer daft and a puppet. They didn't have the same amount of smoke. And Nicki Minaj is not the only person who even seemingly reacted to the Transformer. Some were even calling it out directly. I did see Azalea Banks. I did see there's some dude who actually went on a podcast and spoke about it, but I didn't see any form of energy for that. However, it got to the point where people started speculating that the Transformer was shading Nicki Minaj's son by posting all of a sudden about her son, oh, my son is so smart, because that tweet came from Norway, okay? That tweet came because, like, it was in the midst of people, questioning her IQ, people questioning if she's slow and stuff like that, and people were really just criticizing her for being slow. That's what people were saying. People were calling her slow. And so for her to immediately just insert the whole my son is so smart thing, of course, people are going to put two and two together. So I did see some people coming in the comment section saying that, well, they didn't feel like she was throwing any shade at Papa Bear. And you guys said that, oh, well, that's, anyone can post about anything. There's a lot of things happening in people's lives. And those are the same people who are convinced that the Wendy Williams meme was targeted at the Transformer. But the Transformer's tweet obviously was not targeted at Nicki Minaj. So I just do want to understand how this works. If Nicki posts a meme, you guys say that, well, she's talking about the Transformer. If the Transformer posts a suspicious tweet from Norway, you guys say, oh my God, you're reaching. So I just want to know the balance. Okay. But anyway, that being said, it seems like the Transformer fans decided to take it to another level, which I never thought any person with any senses would actually take it to. They went in here calling Papa Bear all sorts of names and stuff like that. It was really triggering for me. Yesterday, I was avoiding Twitter for that because I'm just like, how daft can you be? Okay. It's understandable if you as adults choose to go at each other like that, but when you bring kids in this entire situation, and some were even justifying saying, oh, Nicki spoke on somebody's deceased parents and stuff like that, and I'm like, you're hurting a child. You're not hurting Nicki Minaj alone, because trust me, what you're doing, this boy is gonna grow up and probably see people calling him all sorts of things like that. For what? Just because you're a fan of somebody else. Like the same thing that I keep saying on this channel, and some of you feel like, oh my God, it means that I'm not such a bab if I'm not willing to drag the Transformers children. No, I won't do it, okay? For example, I did see some also babs defending Papa Bear, which was a good thing, but then they started bringing in Beyonce's child, and I'm like, you guys, like, don't do that. Regardless of who it is, do not do that, okay? You can't be out here saying that, well, because they say this, Beyonce fans say this about Papa Bear, now I'm going to say this about Beyonce's child as well. Because, and for once, when did people start laughing at people for being autistic? Because if somebody says you're not smart, that's not a mental challenge. That's not a mental disability, in my own opinion. If someone says you're not smart, if someone says you can't read, but you went to school, it just means that, well, you're not that smart. It doesn't mean that you've got a mental challenge. Do you get what I'm saying? So now calling somebody and laughing at people that are autistic because somebody went up on a stage, like at a rally, and decided to embarrass herself is absolutely wild, in my own opinion. And comparing the two does not make any sense. If I do come on here and start dragging another person's child, trust me, the karma will come knocking on my door. Okay? If I choose to drag the Transformers children because, oh my God, I like Nicki Minaj, the karma is not going to knock on Nicki's door. It will knock on my own door. So I wonder what logic people are using with this entire thing. Because at the end of the day, kids have got nothing to do with this. Kids are pure in the eyes of the Lord. Oh my God. How can you even speak on a child like that? Now I'm beginning to think that people are deranged. Okay. But as if that was not enough, they did realize that Nicki Minaj was unfazed. She was posting pictures, of herself, throwback pictures and stuff like that. And when she decided to talk about, to post a picture, somebody came in and said that, well, she begins to post these throwback pictures when she gets dragged. And Nicki was like, I'm getting dragged. She said, wait, me dragged on here? Yeah, why didn't you tell me, Barbz? And wait, every time I get dragged on here, I post throwback photos. Laugh my behind off. Wait, nah, y'all go look at this person's page. Obsession, or is this a joke? I swear, I just be laughing out loud, okay? And honestly speaking, I think that's what annoys them. Everything that they were doing, they were trying to hurt Nicki Minaj because they know that about her they can't really say anything. Each time they get into it with Nicki Minaj, each time they want to say something about Nicki Minaj, it's always your father, your brother, your mother, your sister, your child, your husband. It's never anything about her. Okay, so I mean, it's pathetic that people have to go this low just to try and make her feel some type of way because she loved at somebody who made. I don't even know if she was laughing at that girl, okay? But even if she did, she's not the only one who laughed. She made a fool out of herself by herself. Oh my God. And so after that, Nicki said, Barbz, as you may recall, 2 days ago, I mentioned me getting a college degree and that I'd share more on the major and other details at a later time. I wanted to also mention that I plan on resuming my Student of the Game charity for Barbz who need help with college information to come. Now, for this decision to go back to college, honestly, I applaud Nicki Minaj for that. Go to school so that you will not embarrass yourselves in front of rallies and then turn around shading people's kids, in my own opinion. But anyway, Nicki then said also, after one person had responded and said, haters, Nicki gets dragged and wanna post about charity for college. And Nicki said, right, imagine never knowing you got dragged though. Like, child, whatever it was, let me know so I can do it over and over again. B, LOL, only thing I seen dragged was when Morphos dragged their behind to my sold out headlining record breaking world tour. Cha. And somebody said, dragging, but it's nothing but bots. Wasn't no bots at that top female rap tour and top five hip hop tour of all time though. And Nicki said, child, don't tell me they still believing in likes, child. Haven't they endured enough lashings to know the difference between bot likes and sold out tours with real human buzz? Like, Spotify ain't gonna lie. And that's the quote that is dragging Nicki Minaj child that is under the Nicki Minaj meme just goes to show you how hypocritical people are. In one breath, they're like, oh my God, you like the tweet about some. Listen, I don't even want to go back there, but you get what I'm saying, you guys, because I do feel like at this point, people really do know what they will be doing, but they just choose to act like, oh my God, it's justified, spoke on the deceased parent. Meanwhile, Nicki just said you lied on your deceased mother. That's all she said. And all of a sudden, don't mention her mother, but she lied on her. But now you're equating that to laughing about autism. Like, because the thing is, when you laugh about stuff like that, you're not just dragging, Papa Bear, you're dragging everybody with an autistic child. Like, how dense can you be? Oh my God. But anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to talk about this entire situation with Milagro and Joe Biden. Now, you guys do know that Joe Biden came out there and said that, well, Milagro, he's happy that, that's happening to Milagro because because she's got some gorilla style type of, reporting. Oh my goodness. And saying all these things that do not even make sense, especially for somebody who was at the forefront of saying they don't believe what happened to Bongo 2. So the switch up is insane. I understand if you decide to switch up, if you decide to be compromised, I get it. You're entitled to your own opinion and stuff like that. But when you come back after that, trying to act like you've always been pro this person when you've probably said worse things than Milagro is where I'm like, now you're looking like a clown. You could have just kept quiet about this. You didn't even have to talk about it. You get it? And then the clownery went even further when he decided to go on Twitter Spaces to start and say, "Oh my God, I love Milagro." I'm just like, boy, what are you even doing? And it seems like Millie did listen to that space, and she was not having it. And she was pointing out that you know that somebody is compromised when on one platform they are singing a different tune, and on another platform they are singing a different tune. Like, money, you guys, money is so scary. People will do literally anything for money, in my own opinion. Because what do you mean? What do you mean you're happy that this girl is getting all this that's coming to her when you were singing a way worse tune? I don't even understand this, you guys. But Milagro decided to take to Instagram to address Joe Biden. She also did another live and addressing this entire situation. And people are really, really weird. And this is one of the reasons why I stopped taking this man Joe seriously, because yeah, he's not even shameful with the compromise. He's not, you guys. Oh my God. And in another breath, it seems like Amon Wiggins also went on Twitter Spaces talking about, "Oh, I'm smart. Oh, I choose not to go there. You guys want me to handle things in a different way. Oh my God, I'm never going to do that. I know what's best for me. I don't do gorilla style type of reporting." And I looked at him like, "Amon, is this you?" He said he's moving different because, he's in LA. Oh my God, I'm different than all of these other girls. And I'm like, that would be understandable if you kept the same energy for every female rapper. Do you get what I'm saying? If you were this cautious about dealing with every female rapper, if you were not turning around saying that you wouldn't call, this girl the B word and then turn around and call another female rapper the B word, it would make sense. I think he's intentionally misinterpreting what people are saying about him not responding to the Transformers threats. It's not even about that. Nobody wants you to go out there and be like fighting with this girl or things like that. But like, it's the energy. When you're talking about people like Nicki Minaj, you've been talking about people like Nicki Minaj for so many years and in a certain way, and some other people for so many years in a certain way, okay? Calling them the B word, doing all of that. And you have never apologized for that, okay? Until recently. But all of a sudden, this is where you're like, "Oh no, I move different when it comes to the Transformer. That's where I remember that I stay in LA." That's what people are saying, that you have different type of energy for different types of people. You're out there still calling people the B's and the H's on your rant. Yet you're saying you're moving different. If you were all round a reporter, for example, like I'll give you an example, like Impressive channel. Her style of tea, even if she does throw in a little shade, it's not hectic. She's not overdoing things. If you generally were that type of a person, nobody would expect you to be out there trying to, like, saying, respond to this person, keep the same energy, because you don't have that energy. It gets concerning when you have this type of energy for one female rapper, but a different type of energy for the rest of the female rappers. That's when we begin to say, yeah, you don't stand on business. But anyway, you guys, I'm just a spectator in here. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Let me insert what Millie had to say about Joe Biden and this entire situation that's happening. Until my next one, see you.
Make y'all get all quiet and
not y'all.
Nah, not at all. Why it seem like y'all cool?
No, my thing is it's a touchy subject because somebody got injured, right? So you want to be sympathetic and show some.
Y'all scared because she's suing that girl?
No, I don't got
Milagro?
Ain't got nothing to do with me. Nah, I just think
I'm happy about that too.
Why?
Because you can't just get on the microphone and say things. I say that all the time. There is some responsibility that comes with how you utilize your platform. Why does subject make y'all get all quiet and bitchy?
Y'all. No.
And if you get on here and just start saying crazy shit with no foundation, basis, or merit, then you open to what comes from that. And Milagro, as much as I love her, is down with that clique of, it's like Bush League reporting. She's down with that guerrilla style. It's like a guerrilla style,
tabloid
Tasha K, tabloid, us weekly type style reporting.
Enquirer.
So yeah, the National Enquirer and them lawsuit money put to the side for when stupid happen.
True.
You don't. So you get on their YouTube with all that rigmarole, and you take what comes to you. Yeah. And if you get on here and just start saying crazy about people with no foundation, basis, or merit, then you open to what comes from that.
Good light, so y'all could see me better because I was over there, and it's kind of limited. It's a better chandelier. So let me give y'all a second. Sam, I'll put you over there. Trying. Hey, Moniece. This is straight hair, but it came, and you know it's kind of waving the box and they're gonna be bone straight. You gotta straighten it, but I didn't straighten it because I like that little wave to it. But because it don't have layers and they ain't been styled, it's getting on my nerves. So it's like on my damn nerves. Okay, so this is what I want to say. I understand that there are going to be a lot of people that want to be a part of the conversation and they have a job to do and things are being reported. So they're discussing it. I get that and it's cool. There are people who have no idea what I do outside of something that, you know, I got a lot of notoriety for. Look how I'm choosing my words and talking slowly. Yes, it is. Love Me. Shout out to Love Me. So there are a lot of people that really do think that I got on Twitter one day and maybe got attention based on an idea or a thought, and that maybe I kept, you know, digging into things and like going into it so that it could, you know, get me more attention and stuff like that. You guys, I have been doing what I've been doing since like 2017, 2018. This is absolutely nothing new. And everything that I do is not centered around that one situation. Okay. With that being said, it is not my fault that you don't take the time to go and figure out, you know what I'm saying, who I am and what it is that I'm bringing to the table, But whatever. For the people that really feel like I believe a certain thing, so she dead ass wrong. So you feel like, I'm glad that this is happening because I don't agree with you and I never have. You can hold that, mama. I don't need to try to convince you of anything else. I don't pray to you. I don't need your validation. It's cool. And you can feel like that. But if you think that you finna sit your ass up somewhere when you've been when you've been sitting on your platform saying, you know, particular things, you've been speaking out against, you know, what the narrative is, when you've been questioning things, when you've been asserting that you've seen things or that you've had conversations with people that have seen things, and when you get up and you say that, I don't even like this person because this, that, and the third, Joe, you got me fucked. For you to sit your ass on your platform and pop out that, you set up and you compare me to the National Enquirer. Like, you ain't set your bald head ass up somewhere and saw value in me. Quit playing with me. And that's what I like about you. You set your ass up there. Every time the people play with you or they come at you, I feel like you cower. And you gonna tell me I don't understand how she go, and I'm gonna tell you I don't give a fuck. You cower. You get phone calls, you backtrack, and you do all of that. And that's why the people fuck with me a particular type of way, and they looking at you upside your head. We loved you because you were authentic. And I understand we gotta grow, we have to evolve, and things have to change. But where in the fuck did you lose yourself at? You know why you like me? Because you see yourself in me. So stop playing with me with that. That's that. For you to get up and you done set up and thought and felt some of the same things that I done thought and felt, you done lost your mind getting up, speaking out against me, talking about you happy something happening to me because you feel like, oh, I feel like I can say what I want to say. Y'all don't like that I be saying what I be saying because a dark-skinned loud is supposed to pop her shit. You're supposed to sit the fuck down somewhere and shut up, and I don't. And y'all don't like that. Okay, story of my life. Oh, well, you'll get over it. You'll get over it. So I feel like you want to humble me. You feel like I need to stay in my place, wherever the f*** it is. And so you got up on your platform and popped your shit. And then you hop on Spaces talking about, yeah, I took digs at her, but I like her. Okay, well, if that's your like, don't want it. Then you don't need to like that. What kind of like is that? What type of Hollywood ass shit is that? On Spaces, yeah, I like her. And then talking about other people and don't care about that. Other people not gonna hold you to it because other people are motivated by attention and relationships and all that kind of shit. Y'all ain't figured out yet. I don't give a damn about that. I didn't grow up lame. My mama was not lame. Y'all can get stars in your eyes behind these stars in your eyes. That's not my story. That's why I can give it up how I give it up, because you're just a person to me. That's not phased. Like, I'm not phased by that. You just another person. So my whole thing is that shit was hypocritical and contradictory. Under no circumstances do I respect you sitting up knowing that you have echoed the same things that I have, and you would get up and you would come at me the way that you did something. And when y'all come at me, be able to stand on something. And all of y'all sitting up with y'all having a little field day, have it. Have it. And always remember, you could not take me. Have it. Okay? And I'm still doing what the hell I'm doing. Keep on going. And then it's that. And if there's a lesson to be learned, then God bless America. I'm glad I could learn it. If God sees fit. Yeah. So don't miss me with all it. I don't want to hear it. And that's the problem with these people. But that's why I'm the black sheep. That's why I'm Nino. Bitch, that's why I'm Millie the Menace. Because, child, please. And so to sit up in these spaces, and let me tell you something. Black women are not a monolith. And there are a lot of people on this planet. What y'all need to do after y'all me is go take a look around. You don't get to decide because in one case you don't agree with me that I have not been impactful or helpful or inspirational, motivational, or anything else. Because I've helped so many black women. I help black women every day. Looked out for so many, talked about so many different stories, uplifted and advocated for so many different black women. And let me tell y'all something else. A lot of y'all sit up here while y'all screaming free thug and all this. A lot of y'all ain't nothing more than some people that have a career because a motherfucker came out the wood. And Loni love. I can't believe you would sit up and get your big pre-diabetic ass up there. That's how they coming on spiritual word. Talking about some damn, yeah, it's one thing to say this, but to make up stories and literally sit up, be aware of somebody, and then when you feel like it's time to come out of the wood, girl, what the hell are you even talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? Huh? Do you even know? When you sitting up here repeating, you're making up loud, the fuck is you even talking about? You don't even know. You repeating shit, because what's good for the goose be good for the game. I don't care about none of that. Y'all can go to y'all party, y'all little shots, y'all can twerk on each other and have fun. That's not my ministry. That's not my ministry. They say Claudia tried it too. Claudia been feeling away ever since I drug her years ago. How many years ago? Every time she get a chance, I've been told you my mama will whoop your. If you do this long enough, you're gonna make somebody upset. Sometimes they're gonna be right, sometimes they're gonna be wrong. But every time you're gonna have to stand up for yourself. So y'all how it's gonna play out. Pray about it. Other than that, keep it pushing. All this other, I don't know. So I just want all of y'all to continue having fun. Because I'll be having fun when it be y'all turn. See, that's why you mad today, right? Okay, so have y'all fun. Pop y'all. Nah, they say everybody got a turn. They do. They do. And watch how I handle mine. Take my picture. Nah, Meg, if you get this, I love you so much. Art of Dialogue, I love you so much. Academics, I love you so much. Tasha K, I don't love you, but I appreciate you and your words. It's a lot of other people that have supported me. I appreciate you so much. Star, I appreciate you so much. They say it's a 20v1. Getting jumped in the ghetto. Fight back. Shit. That's your best bet, huh? You gonna run or you gonna fight? What can you do when they come for you? Did somebody else say something that I need to say something too? Just as a anybody? Then my people ain't telling me that it's somebody else on my list. And this is Instagram, so I gotta take it light.